Hello everybody, and welcome to another Core Set 2021 draft here on the channel. Before I dive in, I do want to remind you that if you enjoy the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section down below. You can catch me streaming live at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. Thank you so much, Girdsman73, for the subscription. If you're watching on Twitch, subscribing means a slightly different thing than on YouTube. But yeah, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that support. And we have opened up a sweet rare. I've not seen this card in play yet. I'm not sure how good it is, but we're going to take it and try it out, I think. So basically, when it enters the battlefield, exile all creature cards with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard. Until the end of a turn, I may cast a creature spell from among those cards without paying its cost. So it's like a 3-mana spell that if I have a full graveyard, I can then start casting a free card from my graveyard every turn that was already in the graveyard. So in the middle stages of the game, it'll like draw me like 3 cards maybe if I've traded off a lot, which strikes me as pretty good. And so I want to try this card out for sure. If this card wasn't in the pack, I think I would start off with Watcher of the Spheres. It's just a very powerful card and can lead to some really good curve outs for a blue-white Flyers deck. And that's just like such a perfect card for that deck that I don't think I would take something else over it. And then I think of the commons, I think I would take Hunter's Edge. I think this is just the best one. Green doesn't get a ton of interaction, and this is kind of what it needs to interact in this set. And then Mistral Singer is good. I don't love Falconer Adept. Shock is pretty good. I think I'd go Hunter's Edge, Shock, Mistral Singer of the commons, but we're going to definitely start things off with this Idol, see how that works out. So we're going to be prioritizing cheap creatures that can get into the graveyard, and maybe even some self-mill if we have those. Maybe things like Village Rites to sacrifice creatures and then get them back, so maybe a white-black deck. But again, we're going to want to be trying to play this card. What is in this pack? There is a Falconer Adept, which again, I don't love this card. I'm sure it'll find a home, but that home has not really presented itself to me yet. What else is there in this pack? There's a Daybreak Charger as a 2-drop. There is a Village Rites to kind of go with a sacrifice sub-theme. There's a Track Down. There's Gnarled Sage. Tolarian Kraken seems pretty good to me. White-blue could be a good Flyers deck for a good home for Idol of Endurance. I did just pass up on a white-blue Flyers payoff, so that card's going to work its way down the line, but I still think Tolarian Kraken could be great. And then I can just get some cheap Flyers later on. Okie doke. And then pick 3, we see one of the best commons in the set, Scorching Dragonfire. Maybe shifting me back towards Idol plus cheap red and white creatures. Or I could move towards a blue-red deck again. Yeah, TJ Dalemans. Yeah, me too, Spirit Chiller. Me too. Warden of the Woods is also very good. Just a 6-mana 5/7 Vigilance is a big body, and you get paid off if they try to kill it. So they pretty much have to trade with it in combat. So you're always getting a 2-for-1 with this. It also counts abilities, which is nice. And I think we're just going to take the Dragonfire, though. Pick 3 Dragonfire is a bit of a signal. I think it's better than Warden of the Woods, funny as that might seem. And we aren't seeing a strong blue or white card. I think the best white card is the Chorister, but it's so much worse than Scorching that we're just going to take it. We went 7-1, TJ. Okay, so we now see an Aven Gagglemaster, which is a fantastic payoff for a Flyers deck, or any white deck. 5-mana 4/3 Flyer that gains 2 life on entering play is fantastic. So just going to take the Gagglemaster here. I think Sanctum is pretty cute as well, but I don't like taking it over something as powerful as Gagglemaster, or even Waker of Waves. Waker of Waves is also good. I didn't even notice this at first. Maybe I'm just supposed to take that, because that card's amazing. This card is fantastic. Absolutely stone cold incredible. I haven't tried the Gagglemaster yet though, and I think I could have a good start for Flyers deck because Idol is really nice getting back Flyers. What about the Spark? There's not a Spark here. I think these are the 2 closest picks, and I think I'm going to take the Gagglemaster over the Waker. But I think that it could easily be the case that Waker is just more important and better. I just want to try the Gagglemaster, get some more experience. Looks like I was rewarded to some degree here because there are a lot of white cards in this pack, so white is looking open. And there's not really any blue cards to speak of. Barrelfist Oak is great in a blue-green draw cards deck, or just any green deck that tries to beat down, because then it's a 4/5 that can oftentimes be bigger than that if you have like a random Llanowar Visionary. I think Siege Strike is pretty good. I want to get more experience with this one, though. It works really well with Valorous Steed, actually, but I do want to prioritize cheap creatures to go with this Idol. I will say Siege Striker looks pretty nice, especially, yeah, because these cards, the way it works is it's an attack trigger, so you can announce the attack with your Vigilance creatures and then tap them to work with the Siege Striker, so pretty cute combo. Okie doke. And then we see Temple of Triumph if we want to go red-white. We see Library Larcenist if we want to go blue-white, though I don't love the Larcenist as much. I think Temple is just way better, and also just fits in the deck if I'm a random white deck. I think Hobble Fiend is also a fine 2-drop, but I think I'd rather get the land. Land is harder to get later on. And Conclave Mentor is fantastic. Late signal on this one. We already have the Scorching Dragonfire. We could just take a Hobble Fiend and play it safe, but we're seeing 3 good green cards in this pack. Valorous Steed is also nice, but I think Conclave Mentor is like one of the best possible cards for a green-white deck. It's a good one to get back with the Idol of Endurance, so I'm just going to jam this one. And now Truffle Snout is a great card with the Mentor. There is a Sanctum in this pack, but white-green is the worst Sanctum color combination because the white and the green Sanctum don't really do much together. You kind of have to splash to make them work. We could potentially get this work, though, but I think we might wheel the other white Sanctum. I'd rather take either the Daybreak Charger or the Truffle Snout, and I'm going to take the Truffle Snout because it is such a good combo with the Conclave Mentor. And now that I'm seeing green, I want to kind of stick to it. And we got the Hunter's Edge back. That's kind of absurd. Nobody's playing green, I guess. Yeah, this card's fantastic. I told you I almost, like, this was like one of the top cards I was considering taking from that pack. Just getting one here is a great signal that green is open, so it looks like we're going to be playing a green-white deck, and pretty open it looks like as well. We get a Daybreak Charger now. We do want to make sure we get enough 2-drops. Can't believe the Village Rites is still in this pack. This card is pretty underrated if it's still in the pack. I do like Gnarled Sage, but I want to get enough 2-drops to make my Idol good, and it's nice to work with Double Strike and just random creatures as well, so random flyers I get, so I like getting this over the Gnarled Sage. I think I'm going to get some Gnarled Sages down the road, hopefully. I guess I'll take Forgotten Sentinel. I'll just take Thrill. Maybe I'll get a great red card and I'll want to switch into red. Tranquil Sanctum. I knew this might wheel, so I'm glad we got that. If we get enough stuff and we get the green Sanctum, we could splash the red Sanctum if we got that. So I'm not going to count that one out yet. I'm glad we got that. Library Larcenist, people are catching on that it's not all that good. Definitely better than Infernal Scarring, though. Yep, 2 Larcenists at the end here. Okay, let's see what we open here. We've opened a black Sanctum. Now, this is one of the better Sanctums, too. It does look like a Nivea. So I think Wavebreaker is the new Archipelagore. I did not say that. Nothing shall ever replace Archipelagore in my heart. Huh, so this is a tricky one because it looks like white-green is open, especially with that late Hunter's Edge, the late Conclave Mentor. So I don't know if I want to splash into black for a Sanctum. This is a good Sanctum, though. And we could get the fixing to support it. What am I taking it over here? Probably like a Truffle Snout that might even wheel. So I think it's a low enough downside pick that I'll take it here, just because I could try to make this into a Sanctum deck and like get some nice value that way. Yeah, there's not much else here. I think Valorous Steed is going to be good, especially with like the Siege Striker and Truffle Snout's great. But I think I'm going to take the Sanctum here as a speculation into potentially getting some fixing. Now there is a Jungle Hollow, which just fits perfectly with the idea of splashing Sanctum. Yeah, I like to experiment with that Shrine deck myself as well. Oh, actually, we're just going to take Swift Response here. I'm not going to take the Jungle Hollow. Swift Response is just good removal, and we're going to take it. And hopefully wheel this, but I'm not committed to splashing this by any means. We're just going to take good removal. And Fungal Rebirth is also pretty nice. Wow, this card's great. Malefic Scythe. So if we wanted to splash black, we could maybe do that for Scythe and Sanctum. We're taking it over Feat of Resistance. Track down's pretty solid as well to find Conclave Mentor more consistently, but I think we'll just take the Scythe. See if we can get that to work. And now we'll take Jungle Hollow. There's a Snare Spinner, there's a Pride Malkin. Pride Malkin does work well with the Mentor, but it might even wheel. And I like getting the Jungle Hollow. We're looking like we're playing a Abzan grindy deck. We're really going to want to prioritize creatures right now. We only have 5. Our non-creatures are good. We have Hunter's Edge, Idol, Sanctum. Ooh. Ooh, this is going to be really good for our splash. I love Thrashing Brontodon, though. Huh. And it's a card we can get back with Idol. This is actually a really tricky pick. Huh. Let's just take the Thrashing. It's just high enough power level that it's worth taking here. Having good mana is so good, though. But it's a 3/4 that I can get back. And I can equip Scythe to it and sacrifice it to get another counter. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay. Take Dismal Backwater. Bronto's not going to wheel. That would be ludicrous. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, Nikolai. Can't stick around but look forward to catching the drafts on YouTube.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Thank you so much, Daddy Glub. I appreciate that support. Okie doke. So what do we have here? We have a Concord Pegasus. It's just a 2-drop. It's a flyer for Aven Gagglemaster. It wears counters fine if we have stuff to work that on. It holds a Sanctum pretty well. So let's take that. But yeah, thank you so much for the support, Daddy Glub. Chrome Advocator's okay. It's been okay for me. This card's fine, not great. Well, we could take Legion's Judgment. I don't love it, but I think it'll be okay. The Sanctum Wield, as did the Truffle Snout and the Valorous Steed. We already have a white Sanctum. I don't think we want to play multiple, because we have no way to get rid of them, so if we draw multiple, we just get owned. So I think it's between the Truffle Snout and the Valorous Steed, and I'm going to take the Truffle Snout because of the tiebreaker of Idol of Endurance. The green-black land Wield, thank goodness. I wouldn't mind a Colossal Dreadmaw, but definitely just taking the green-black land here to help with the splash. Dang, the Fabled Passage pick was so close. I love having good mana in Limited. It just, like, is an obsession. But getting that Jungle Hollow really fills me with, I'm pretty sure Thrashing Brontodon is just like, it's like a B-level card, and so taking a Fabled Passage over it seems just too aggressive, especially when there's a chance to Jungle Hollow wheels. We'll take a Prismite. You got all 5 shrines into play? I didn't know you had the green shrine in your deck, Henuriel. I didn't see that one. I think we'll take the Prismite. It can help us splash black sometimes. Pretty easy to get killed. Pridewalkin's a nice addition. That's absurd. How do you have 2 black shrines in play? It's legendary. Guess we'll just take a 2-drop that we're not going to play. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's hilarious. There's no shrines in this pack. There is, however, a Llanowar Visionary, which we will be taking. I do say Invigorating Surge is quite good. Wildwood Scourge can be good in this counters type deck, but we don't have all that many things that put counters on things. We have Pridewalkin, Truffle Snouts, that's 3, Counter's Edge, that's 4. We only have 4 ways to put counters on it, so I'm not going to take the Wildwood Scourge. And Llanowar Visionary is just such a good card, also works with the Idol, so just going to take the Llanowar Visionary here. Never consider mana to be one of your draft priorities. After you saw me draft, you even played red one color decks because it started prioritizing good mana. Yeah. I'm glad you've been finding it helpful. Okay. TJ Dalmans. What do we want here? We could take the Liliana Standard Bearer as a splash card. It is a fine addition. I know I can't have two of the same in play. Epitaph maybe is okay. No, it just is a non-bow with my card that cares about it. Daybreak Charger's fine. Sabertooth Mauler's okay. I think we're just gonna take the Daybreak Charger to have another 2-drop. And then Liliana's Devotee is a splash. Probably not. Probably just take Cetizen Training. Angelic Ascension's one I wanted to try. Maybe I'll take that and try it out. I don't love exiling my own creatures though because it's a non-bow with Idol. So maybe I'll just take Training or Dilophosaur. I have. It was pretty good. Let's take the Training. Pack Leader, eh? Well, this card's a good 2-drop. So is Seasoned Hallowblade, though. I do like Pack Leader, though. Also, Conclave Mentor is a sick combo with Basri Solidarity. I think we're going to just take the Pack Leader, though. It's really hard to deal with. Hallowblade might be better. Let's take a Pack Leader. I want to try it out, see how it performs. And now another land for the deck. Helps our mana even more. I don't think we have a ton of great stuff to discard because we do have pretty good mana sync with that. This is a pretty good pickup. Another Conclave Mentor. I really wish I had the card that put a counter on all my team now, but it's still going to be good in this deck. It's going to work well with like my Truffle Snouts and stuff. Wow, a third Conclave Mentor? Over the land for sure. I regret everything. I should have taken anything that had a counter on it. I wonder if we'll wheel that Hydra that puts counters on stuff, because that card is great with all the Conclave Mentors. Not currently playing Legion's Judgment. Okay, what do we got here? There's a Indulging Patrician if we gain 3 or more life. We don't really have life gain in this deck, so we're not going to play that, I don't think. Though it is a fine thing to put counters on. I don't think we want another Prismite. We will just take the Patrician. I think we'll play the first Prismite, though. And this thing came back around. We'll definitely take this with all of the Conclave Mentors. Because this with a Conclave Mentor puts 2 counters, and then you double it, and then you put 1. So it just puts 5 counters on a creature for 3 mana. Seems good to me. I don't know about what you folks think. And we'll take the Mutt. It's a fine main deck card. We have a Pack Leader to buff it up. Unfortunately, we didn't get as much counter stuff as we wanted. Someone took that Hydra from us. We have a lot of 2-drops, so I don't think we need this 2-drop. Let's just take a Titanic Growth, maybe. Perfect, Valorous Steed, just what we wanted. I really did want one of those. A Celestial Enforcer, probably not going to make it. Probably don't need Cetizen Training, Titanic Growth. Concordia Pegasus is probably unnecessary. We're splashing black for the Scythe. Ooh, Ranger's Guile. Wow, last pick the land that helps our mana base. Unreal. Okay, so we can cut the Prismite now, maybe. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna cut the Ranger's Guile, I think. So we have the two shrines. I'm gonna try that out. We're gonna run one swamp. That makes sense. We have now got 4 black sources. 5 if we include this Prismite. It's like 4.5 kinda. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2, 3, 6, 7. Some pretty great stuff. Our Idol of Endurance is amazing in this deck. Valorous Steed is nice as a top end card. Gagglemaster's nice. What else could we consider running in this deck? We don't want Sanguine because we already have Idol. So they're probably fine together. Do we have anything that adds a counter? I don't think we want the training. We could play this as just a... But we have a lot of tap decks. I don't think we want that. We probably don't want the Prismite. Prismite's just been bad every time I've ever wanted to play it. There's probably no exception. We have 4 black sources already. We have a lot of cheap creatures, which is great. Ranger's Guile is nice, but I don't think we need it. We don't have any creatures that are like super massive. It's much better when you have like a 6/6, and our creatures are all pretty small. We have a pretty good late game. Don't think I need the Prismite. Titanic Growth is interesting. We have 15 creatures. We have 1 combat trick in the Invigorating Surge. We have Tranquil Light, Scythe, Sanctum. So another combat trick might be okay. Or Cetizen Training. Legion's Judgment might also be fine. Just to kill big things. We don't have a ton of flying. How many things with flying do we have? 1. We have 1 creature with flying. So yeah, we're not going to play this guy. We're not going to play this Pegasus. We're not going to play that. Not going to play the Legion's Judgment. Not playing Sanguine Indulgence. We're not playing the white cards. We could play the Prismite as another creature. Or we could play like Cetizen Training to smooth our draw, find our combos a little bit more reliably. I think Cetizen Training works pretty nicely. We could also play this because we're already splashing black. We don't have any ways to gain life really though. It is just a 3-mana 1/4. Flying lifelink. Yeah, let's just play the training. It'll give our deck a little bit more consistency. What's our colors look like? Pretty even on white and green. We have 7, 8, 9 white sources, 5, 6, 7, 8 green sources, and then a bunch of black sources. So this deck looks great. I'm really excited to try it out, and I'll see you folks. Hey, wait, 1 second. Indulging Patrician plus Daybreak Charger gains us 3 life. Maybe we would like to splash the Indulging Patrician. Over Cetizen Training. Yeah, let's try that. Those splashing 3 cards might be a bit ambitious. I want to try it out. We'll try it. Let's see it. I'll see you folks in the matches. Before I get to the matches, I want to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons over at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, especially those who support at the credits level. I really do appreciate all of your support. If you would like to give back to my channel, help me continue producing high quality content, and unlock some pretty cool rewards in the process, be sure to check out the Patreon at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. But without further ado, let's get to the matches. Welcome to round 1. We have a fantastic hand. We have our Idol of Endurance. We have 2-drop into 3-drop. Into another great 3-drop. Yeah, I didn't mean to run 2 swamps, but it'll pay off in this game, it looks like. Okay. I'm probably actually going to take the Indulging Patrician out. I think it's too cutesy. We're not gonna play scared, but they could kill this with a swift response. We can get it back later, though. Since we're trading it for a creature, we'll do it. If they have swift response, I'm gonna be so sad. But otherwise, that was a pretty good turn. Don't have swift response, buddy. Well. They had a death touch creature. But I think we'll just play this so that we can use our Hunter's Edge next turn. Oh my gosh, and we'll use our Hunter's Edge on this thing probably. Wow, they happen to have a death touch creature. Are you kidding me? That's just so dumb. We were so set up. Oh, the pain. Oh my gosh. They think they did it. Oh my gosh, they're so screwed. Oh, this is hilarious. Okay, well now we have to put it on this guy. Everyone knows I'm not the type of person to Voltron. But if you force me to make a 9/9, I guess I have no choice but to make a 9/9. Oh, the lunacy of it all. No! I gained 9 life. Four truffle snouts incoming. Oh, my 9/9. It was so glorious. We'll trade this off. The mana creature is also pretty high priority for us, so we actually are okay if they do this, because then we can play these two next turn. Nice! What were they afraid of? No idea. That was such a big creature. No! Probably get rid of this guy. Punished. If this was a Setessan training, we would win this turn. Oh man, I could have set this up. I could have done this plus this. Just gonna attack with everything. Our Idol of Endurance only gets better. We're gonna let him kill one. Sad day. Nice. It's a 3/2. They just forgot to block with it. Oh no, they flashed it in on blockers instead of attackers. Oh. That's why. That was going to be so sick. We were going to win the game with our Indulging Patrician, bringing back a Truffle Snout to gain 4 life. Oh well, I'll see you folks in the next round. Well, we took out the Indulging Patrician and we added back in some stuff just to make our deck more consistent. Okay, this is going to work out very well. Get the Sanctum down. We'll get Conclave on turn 2. Pride Mulligan on turn 3. Pack leader playing in the same deck as a cat. He would be disappointed. Let's just attack like this. Next turn we can Daybreak Charger up the Pride Mulligan to make that one attack better. And play Pack Leader. This does cost only 5 to use. I think we'd rather make sure we can play the Gaggle Master on turn 5. So we're going to refrain from using the Pack Leader for a turn. Oh, that's not going to work out very nicely for you, opponent. Oh, it will not. Oh, this thing's just going to stay in play forever now. Every counters thing is just stacking up. Oh no, are they going to bring this thing back? Oh gosh, really? Oh, that's an ouch. Yep, that's first time I've gotten hit by this combo, and that's definitely some low-key feels bad, man. Jeez, that card is way better than I thought it was. Just single-handedly sets up itself to combo. Like, I saw that when I read the card, but I just, yeah. Jeez Louise, buddy. Calm thyself. At least we're gonna get to a spot where they can't do anything. Well, when we do draw a counters card, it's going to be nutty. And we got them to a low enough life total that they kind of have to be afraid. We can also draw our Rambunctious Mutt to kill a Rousing Reed and then start hitting them with our 4/4. The Pack Leader can prevent damage to dogs. Learning to stay in hand. Oh, that's funny. Well, this is like the most busted rare in the entire set. So, you got to expect to lose to that BS card. Just look at that. They countered it, turned it online permanent, copied their 5/7 and drew card. Just a straight up like unbleedable combo. Yeah, that's total dumb. That's so stupid. That card is not fair and limited at all. Is it a mythic? No, it's a rare. Of course it is. Gosh darn it. I'm just gonna say it. That card's not very fair and limited. I know we were all thinking it. No, I can't cast my scythe. Go for it, opponent. Try to end the game right now. Oh, there have been many more evening. The best part is that this is hexproof, so I can't even interact with it by tapping it with my Sanctum. It's just like a really potent combination. Unfortunately, we didn't hit any of our black sources, so even the out of like, yeah, I think our out is for them to have no interaction in hand, and then we draw a card that puts a counter and then doubles it. Oh, we're dead. 6, 12, 15. Yep. Imagine if we had Swift Response to kill that. Oh, that was a rough one, but we did not draw cards that could beat that crazy situation. Welcome to another round. We're gonna get a fantastic game here because we have Sanctum plus Sanctum. It's gonna be a sweet combo. We don't have any white mana at the moment, but we're gonna play tap land on turn 1 anyway. This is going to be fun. 1 life a turn is beatable. 2 life a turn, really tricky to beat. So hopefully we draw a Plains next turn so we can play Sanctum and Swift Response. Playing against Jeskai, it looks like. Plains? Nope. Okay, so now we have our 2 Sanctums in play, and we just have to survive. Wow, punished. Now we draw the Plains? Are you kidding me? We can tap it down? Nice. We can tap for only 3 mana. No, it costs 2 less, so it costs only... It costs 4 mana to tap. That's really funny. I think we should do it. They got rid of 2 roaming ghost lights because I have no creatures. So let's do that, and then we can either Swift Response or just sack this to kill the Riddle Form. I think we want to sack it to kill Riddle Form. We can just hold it as a blocker for now. I feel so safe with my Sanctums! Oh, yes! Die, Riddle Form. Plus a Malefic Scythe counter. They're scrying, nice. To the bottom. We will kill the Kinetic Augur. And then we will tap this thing. Scythe is normally going to be much better than it is in this game, I think. Currently, we're struggling to find creatures. Yikes. Awkward. But it's a +2/+2 equipment right now, and it'll only get bigger as they kill my creatures. They can kill it here if they want. So we're at 20 and they're at 13. Slowly but surely eking them down with our Sanctum of Stonefangs. Oh, let's go. Sanctum, let's go. So we're actually going to take this hit, because hitting them for 5 represents a lot of fewer turns for them to draw stuff. Attrition warfare. What you gonna get back, buddy? Oh my gosh. Like, I kill both of their creatures, do 1 point of damage to them, and then this thing gets another counter. And I get to tap their guy. The door scared you? We can start tapping down 2 things soon. No! That's such a bummer. Oh. But my 1/1 is now a 4/4, so it can trade. That's amazing. Oh, they had an answer. The pain. We're gonna tap this guy. Wow. Dang it. Yes! Oh, let's go. They even had to secure the waste, but it gave us our creature we needed for our Malefic Scythe to get the victory. I'll see you folks in the next round. Welcome to another round. On the draw, I think we keep this. Pretty likely to hit a land. Gonna lead with the Brontodon and the if I can, because I don't want the Truffle Snout and Pride Mulkin counters to not go doubled when they could be doubled. Fine, draw. I do want to get some white sources, though, for my double white cards. I'm gonna try to beat down. I would love a white land. That would be great. I have 7 planes. It's not overwhelmingly likely. But it would be nice, I must say. Ouch! Oh, that was brutal. I think I'm going to chump just so I can get a counter on my Malefic Scythe. There we go. We're going to try and save the Mentor for a turn where we can also play our Truffle Snout. This is a 5/3, so I can block the Gnarled Sage and trade. Unless they draw a card, in which case it doesn't trade, but then we get another counter. Wow, they traded that. Oh, this is so good for us. And this thing's going to gain us a bunch of life. Okay, this guy's probably... he might just gain his life. Give me a land here. There we go. I think we just get this into play. Hope to stabilize this turn. We'll go like block, block, block or something. Okay. We could also voluntarily have this die to get a counter and gain 5 life. Kind of like that plan. Because we don't have to worry about this. We'll be able to get stuff back from our graveyard someday. So now we have this double block on this guy if we want, or we can block block. Idol of Endurance! It can get back 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Oh yeah, we're doing it. Get the Conclave Mentor first. Sky scanner, okay. We'll block here. We'll double block. No! +3/+3 and gains trample. Are you kidding me?
I like to think big.
Well, I am going to be able to put up a couple counters on the Truffle Snout and the Malefic Scythe. Oh, that should be game. So activate this ability, get my Pride Malkin. They're so dead. It just became a 20-powered creature! What the heck? That was... So it had 4 counters on it. Wait. Then double the number of +1/+1 counters on it. Does doubling work differently than I thought it did? So we put 2 counters on it +1, and it already had 3. Oh my gosh, that was disgusting. Oh my goodness. I'll see you folks in the next round. What a comeback. Well, turn 1, turn 2. Let's keep it. And hope to draw a forest, of course, but, you know. Plains, not great, but... could be good, as long as they don't have a way to kill it. Pretty good. I will need to draw a forest eventually. It will happen, though. I have like 8 green sources. Pack leader in the house! Let's go. I can't cast anything in my hand, pretty much. And it just wins me the game because they can't beat 2 per turn. I'll see you folks in the next round. Welcome to another round. Chat and I have decided that the opponent did not concede to the incredible Sanctum cycle combo. They conceded to the fact that I had played Pack Leader, and they knew that they could no longer win. Old McDonald domination. Give me 2 mana 2/2 Conclave Mentor. Nope. Okay. Blue-red with Prismite. I'm quaking in my boots. Oh, the pain, the agony. They're gonna counter it, aren't they? They did not. Counter! Shock? Dang it. I could have played around Shock by gaining life, yet I did not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Well, that's a good one. This could be a big creature soon. Yikes. I'm really worried about them having a Scorching Dragonfire. I'm just gonna end the turn. I know it's a cowardly play. But they might tap out, and if they do tap out, we're gonna be in good shape. Because we can cast this end of turn. I feel like they are missing on some of their good spells payoffs. Now that they don't have any red mana, I'm gonna go for this. Okay, so I just traded this for an unsubstantiate. That's okay. I'm glad I didn't go for it last turn. That Sanctum's done a lot of work. Yikes. So I can block this thing now. Hopefully. Vidalian Arcanist. So they have all spells now, finally. Easy block there. They kill this, I get another Malefic Scythe counter. That works out incredibly well. That was really good for me. They're dead on board if they don't have something. Board state, lukewarm. Excellent way of describing their board state. And this even has trample. Okay, what are you gonna find? What are you gonna find? And if we draw planes, we can play Gaggle Master, which is an incredible card. Gains us more life. Triple Conclave Mentor is pretty good, gotta be said. Looks like they did a whole lot of card draw for not a ton. Well, they're at least gonna have to chump with this, so that's better than nothing. Kinda just want to draw planes so I can cast this guy. That is not a planes. Well, I'm glad I don't have the scythe equipped to that one. Do I win? Literally wins because he keeps the scythe attached to Pride Malkin. LOL. That is such a stupid reason to win. I don't even know if it was correct to keep it attached to Pride Malkin. Like, it probably was because of specifically that card, and also the fact that if they have another Sanctum, they can then kill my Pride Malkin by pitching it. That was what I was mostly thinking about, was if they drew their red Sanctum and then pitched a card, they could kill Pride Malkin. If I didn't have it equipped, but... Close call on that one, folks. Welcome to another round. This is a fine hand. I wonder if it does more damage to just save the Daybreak Charge until after we play our Siege Striker. Like, this will hit them for 3 next turn, and this, if I wait a turn, will hit them for an extra damage. Yeah, I think we're gonna wait. I think it actually does more damage. This will hit them for 3. This will hit them for 8 next turn. That's a lot of damage. No! Oh, that sound effect is kind of cool. It sounds like a laser. They're also missing land drops. C'est classique. The punishment. If I draw a swamp, then you'll be sorry, opponent. Being mana screwed with this deck is really bad. They're also mana screwed, but they have a Llanowar Visionary. I'm so jealous. Ah. Ah, Hans, run! It's the Largoyf. I think we'll play this next turn. I'm predicting we draw Jungle Hollow for some reason. It's just in my mind. Like, oh, Jungle Hollow's coming. Phooey. That's a scary card now. I think we have to do this and then hope to draw planes. We got super unlucky this game. I mean, mana seems good, but if you don't draw any lands, you're not in great shape. We have a Llanowar Visionary. If we had our Visionary in play, we would be able to maybe cast some stuff too, but we probably couldn't have either. They were functioning on a low land count as well, but we did not draw the land of the right colors and stuff we needed. Okay. Well, that's just game, right? No, it's not. We can come back. Truffle Snout, gain 4. Trade with Llanowar. Chump this. I know they have all spells. So they probably have a removal spell. Oh yeah, that's game. Not even the right colored land at the end of all that. What a bummer. Oh well. Okay, we're on the play, and even with my standards, we can't keep this hand. This is useless until later. We can't cast any of our white spells. No, this one's so much better. Unbelievably better. Okay, we're going to keep this hand, and we're going to get rid of Swift Response. Because we're trying to beat down with this hand. Is there a Bolas one? The skill one has Bolas on it. A hype emote? Okay. Don't do it. No, don't do it. No, no. Not Scorching Dragonfire. Anything but Scorching Dragonfire. Punished. So punished. There's currently a luck one, there's a skill one. I was hoping to attack and bait out like a shock or something, and then use this to save it, but Swift Response got me. It got me good. PB&J, lol. I like Calculated, that's a good one. How many Swift Responses do you think they run? Probably not a ton, right? You gotta be kidding me. That's so dumb. Just their removal just wrecks me. Oh, gosh. 100% double blocking here. Drawing lands is no fun, folks. They're discarding this? What the heck is their last card? Oh, that's a good draw. Thank goodness. We weren't really mana screwed. We just had to. Had to mulligan. Do we even deal with the Masticore at all? If we just sit like this for 10 turns, can we even beat them? If they tap out for something, we can use a Rambunctious Mutt. Oh, we do. We have the shrine. The shrine shall save us. The Tapper shrine, I mean. Oh. Please, shrine. Now's a good time. That would have been a good turn to draw Rambunctious Mutt, I'll tell you that much. I will tell you that much. Oh my gosh, of course they're playing this random garbage land. Eat that. Trade there. This gets +3/+3, right? Yeah. We're dead to this thing next turn. Imagine if we'd drawn Rambunctious Mutt this turn to kill this. And then the next turn we draw our Sanctum. That's like our out. That would have been our sequence to get out of this situation. Yeah, they ping us and they hit us down. No! Have to jump this thing. Well, not the most satisfying finish, but I think it wasn't the deck's fault. It was just the way it works sometimes. You don't draw well, and your opponent just draws normally, so it's kind of hard to just... It's hard to win when you draw so many junkers compared to your opponent. I don't know. We had definitely had good cards we could have drawn in that game that we just whiffed on. But, yeah. That is going to do it for this draft video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. We had some good times. We had the Sanctum into the Sanctum draw. We had some massive Conclave Mentors. We had some sweet plays with Idol of Endurance. We even had a 20-powered Truffle Snout. So all that awesome stuff in this draft video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did make it all the way to the end, in the comment section down below, leave #1-2-punch to let me know you made it all the way to the end of the video, because that was a pretty epic 1-2 punch. Also, Truffle Snout plus Invigorating Surge was a good 1-2 punch when we had Conclave Mentor in play. A bunch of epic 1-2 punches in this draft. Also, reminder to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you have any questions or feedback, you can catch me streaming live at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. You can join the free community NicolaiBolas Discord server in the description or pinned comment down below. You can also support me directly via the Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. And also, if you're watching on YouTube, and even if you're not a big fan of Twitch, if you do have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to my Twitch channel for free with Amazon if you link those two accounts, which is also free to do because Amazon owns Twitch, so they give Amazon Prime members a free subscription. So if you enjoy my content enough to make it all the way to the end, maybe you'll take those extra 5 minutes to use your free Twitch Prime sub on me and help me out. So that'd be awesome. But yeah, that was a really fun draft. I enjoyed it. It was cool to try a new archetype. Seemed pretty open and it was really fun. But yeah, I'll talk to you folks. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you folks next time.